Hey, welcome back to another episode of Know Your Dog Characters, a series from Goodgameeverybody. Previously, we looked at Jack Hero, and guess which hero we'll be talking about today. If you guessed Io, you're correct. Io is a ranged, escape, nuker, support kind of hero. Not to mention there's some player who likes to play it as a carry sometimes. That's awesome to see. But usually, it's a ranged, escape, nuker, and support kind of hero, and has these amazing abilities, namely Tether, Spirits, Overcharge, Spirits in, Spirits out, Relocate, and Break Tether. So pretty much, it has 4 abilities, and some of them are, counterpart, like Tether, Break Tether, Spirits in, Spirits out. So you can see it can be minimized or reduced to that number. But apparently, if we have to name it and name it so, then we can decide it has 7 abilities instead of 4 or 5. Now, moving on, let's begin with Tether, the shortcut key is Q. So unique target ability only affects ally units. Pierces through spell immunity and cannot be dispelled either. So what it does, it tethers to an allied unit and grants bonus movement speed to both, I think, to IO and the tethered unit. When IO restores health or mana, tethered unit gains a larger amount of that. So during the time when IO gets mana or health within tethered unit also gets a larger portion of it. Tether breaks when unit moves too far or IO cancels it. IO counts 700 farther away. Unit will heal faster in the time. Movement speed will match the tethered unit. Now let's look at its stats and you can see if we can demystify this a bit more further. Maximum tether distance is 1000. Movement speed bonus starts at 6%, goes up to 12% at level 4. Each level goes up by 2% more. If your mana transfer starts at 0%, goes up to 1% at level 3 and 4. At level 1, 2, it gets 0%. Enemy movement rate explodes. Starts at 15%, goes up to 45% at level 4. Each level goes up by 10 more percent, or 10% less, however you'd like to put it. Cast point is 0 seconds, cooldown is 12 seconds, and mana cost is 40, and they all remain the same throughout. Now let's look at its next ability, known as Search, shortcut key W. It's a no-target ability, magical type damage. It does not pierce to spell immunity and cannot be dispelled either. It simply summons 5 particle spirits. It explodes when it collides and damages all nearby enemy units. Creeps take minor damage, but do not explode them. So, yeah. After duration, they explode. After summoning, IO can call the spirits in and out. So, like, coming in and coming out. Something like that. So, now let's look at its stats, see if we can demystify this a bit more. Advantage. Crit damage starts 10, goes up to 25. Hero damage starts at 30, goes up to 90 at level 4. The crit damage increased by 5 on each level, whereas hero damage increased by 20 on each level. So 10, 15, 20, 25 for crits, whereas for hero, it goes up to, it starts at 30, goes up to 90 at level 4. Each level goes up by 20 more damage. Oscillation radius is 650, so quite a lot. Explosion radius is 360. The duration is 19 seconds. Movement slow is 15%. Slow duration is 0.3 seconds. Cast point is 0 seconds, and these numbers all stay the same throughout. Cooldown, on the other hand, starts at 26, goes down to 20 at level 4. Each level it goes down by 2 more seconds. Mana cost, on the other hand, starts at 100 and goes up to 130 at level 4. Each level goes up by 10 more points. So that was about Spirit. Now let's talk about Overcharge. Shortcut key E is a no target ability. Cannot be dispelled either. IO gains bonus attack speed, spell amplification, and HP regen based on maximum health. If IO is tethered to an ally, that unit also gains bonuses as well. Now looking at the stats, you can see attack speed starts at 35, goes up to 110 at level 4. Each level it goes up by 25 more attack speed. 35, 60, 85, and 110 at level 4. Spell amplification starts at 8%, goes up to 14% at level 4. Each level it goes up by 2% more. Health, maximum health regeneration is 0%, duration is for 8 seconds, bonus spell amplification is 10%, spell life steal is 10%, cast point is 0 seconds, and these numbers stay same throughout. Cooldown starts at 25, goes down to 16 at level 4. Each level it goes down by 3 more seconds. Mana cost, on the other hand, starts at 40, goes up to 100 at level 4. Each level goes up by 20 more points. So that was about Overcharge. Now let's talk about Spirit In and Spirit Out. And the shortcut key is respectively D and F. It's a toggle kind of ability. It's simply what it does is Spirit In simply sends in spirits closer to IO and can be toggled on and off. Whereas on Spirit Out, sends spirits far away from IO and can be toggled on and off. Now, let's look at its next abilities, which are Break Tether. The shortcut key, it does not have any shortcut key. It's an all-target ability. Cooldown. It simply breaks the link to the tethered unit, which it was previously tethered to, and cooldown is 1 second. That's it. Now let's talk about this alternate power known as Relocate. Shortcut keys are: it's a point target ability, it cannot be dispelled. It simply teleports IO and any tethered ally to any location on map. After it expires, IO and tethered ally returns to where it was casted. So returns to where it was casted. So be mindful about how it might turn out to be tricky or risky at times. But double click to teleport to your team's base fountain. So there's a shortcut though. Double click to teleport to your team's base fountain. Enemies get visual indicator as well. If IO is disabled during cast delay, relocate is cancelled. So there is that. Tether can be broken to stop teleportation for allied units. So there is a catch there. So for allied units. Cast time starts at 3.5, goes up to 3 seconds. Each time it goes down by 0.25 seconds. So 3.5, 3.25, and 3 seconds. Return time is 12 seconds. Cast point is 0 seconds. Cooldown starts at 100, goes down to 80 seconds at level 3. Each level goes down by 10 more seconds. Mana cost is 175 and stays same throughout. So that's it, guys. That was all from IO and in this episode. Before we go, let's be a bit more poetic and say, describe real estate as such. And I quote, IO is the embodiment of the mystery of the universe. Like teleport here and there with some people and spirits in, spirits out. And it can do so much things, so many things. It's like, yeah, mystery to most of us. So that's it, guys. That was all from today. And I hope to see you all in our next episode where we'll be talking about another hero from the slot. Until then, be good to yourself and to everybody around you, both in game and out game. And last but not least, good game, everybody. Good game.